Hey guys, it is Monday morning. Today's the day I gotta go to the doctor with Aiden. Of course, it's a super crappy day out. It's like pouring outside and beautiful all weekend, and then because we have to go somewhere on Monday, it's crappy. Why do I have so much sleep in my eyes? I must have slept good last night. My tooth is still not hurting, like, at all, so 2 more days till the dentist, and then that will be taken care of, or started to be taken care of, because if they do a root canal, then I gotta go back to get the stupid crown put on it and everything, so. I started watching that Squid Game show on Netflix that everybody's been talking about, and it's pretty good so far. Steven and I watched the first 2 episodes, so it's decent so far. I just, like, I'm out of things to watch, you know, and I kind of like to relax at night and watch TV, and it sucks when you're just watching the same things over and over and shows that you've already seen, because nothing is good. It's hard to find, like, this is the time of year I want to be watching horror movies and stuff, and there is no good ones lately. Like, I want to find some new ones, and it's impossible to find new horror movies that don't suck. We, like, gamble every now and then with either Netflix or Vudu or some random horror movie we find on one of those after taking, like, an hour to look for one. And we either end up shutting it off like 20 minutes in, or it starts off being good and then the ending is terrible and we're both pissed off. It's just like, I don't know, everything is either remakes or sequels to movies that were done years and years ago that don't need a sequel. I am kind of excited / kind of worried about the fact that they're making a Hocus Pocus sequel. I know that's not a horror movie, but I'm just going off on a tangent here. Like, the good part is they are still gonna have Bette Midler and Sarah Michelle Gellar. What the fuck is her name? Oh my god, why can't I think of her name? It's Sarah Jessica Parker, and I can never remember the other lady's name. They're still gonna be in the sequel, but is it gonna be good or not? Is the storyline gonna be good? It's supposed to be like 3 young girls bring them back, so I don't know. Things sound good in theory, but like the Dumb and Dumber sequel that I was really excited for because it was still gonna be Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey, it was kind of stupid. I didn't really like it. Not the, I actually thought that the, I guess it was the prequel, the Dumb and Dumberer movie. I thought that was funnier than the Dumb and Dumber sequel. And that didn't even have them in it, but like Dumb and Dumber, one of my favorite movies ever. I remember going to the movie theater when I was little to see that and cracking up at the part where Jeff Daniels was on the toilet, because that was just so funny to me. But sometimes they sound good in theory and then you're super disappointed. Or like even movies that weren't made already and you're still super excited for them, and then they're super disappointing. Like, you know what one recently was like that for me? Was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I was stoked for that movie. I was like, they can do so much with this. All the little snippets I was seeing were getting me even more excited, because like they did such a good job with the characters in that movie. But it only got a PG-13 rating, so like they couldn't do blood and gore and stuff, which would have, I mean, the storyline sucked first of all, and then they didn't do enough with it. Like, they they would show the characters, but then like, I don't know, it wasn't creepy enough. The books scared the crap out of me when I was little, and that's what everybody loved about them. And the movie was very, very, it was boring. The only thing they did a good job with was the characters. Like, they were creepy and everything. They did a good job bringing them to life from the books, the drawings in the books, but man, they really dropped the ball with the storyline. I just can't wait until the doctor's appointment is over. It's at 1:45, so it's not like we have to wait all day to go to it. Because there were a couple of times that we had, his appointment was at like 4 or something like that. I don't think the place closes till like 6 or 7, or like where it used to be, that building closed at that time. I don't know what time it closes now that the pediatrics is moved to the up the street and around the corner is basically where it is now. I got an Influenster Box the other day, and it was actually a really good one. I usually get food and stuff from them. I don't know why, because everything I ever filled out when I first signed up for Influenster was beauty related stuff, and even when they send the surveys, I'm always like, beauty stuff. So it had the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Contour Serum. It had that in there, and the Wrinkle Smoothing Cream Enriched. Is it supposed to be enriched cream? So it's like a moisturizer and a serum, and then this was in there, which I was really excited about, the Belief Aqua Bomb Overnight Lip Mask, which is it's been really nice because my lips have been super dry lately, and I don't know why. It's just like a really thick lip balm, kind of like the same consistency as the ColourPop lip masks, but a little bit thicker. It's not really sticky or anything, so like I use it during the day. It doesn't have to be overnight, but I was super excited about that. And then it also had a perfume in it that is in the bathroom, I believe, but it's from, it's called Dirty Coconut. I know that, and I didn't think I was gonna like it when I saw the name because I'm not huge on coconut scents, but it smells so good. It's supposed to be a blend of coconut, vanilla, and sandalwood, and it's just like, I guess you could consider it like a unisex scent, but it's just, it smells so good. I can't describe it. It came in a little spray sample thing, and I'm gonna have to get the bottle of it because it smells so good. And I was looking at their website, and they have a whole bunch of different ones, so I can only imagine. I don't want to start buying those perfumes. I'll want them all. But yeah, I'm gonna go and finish getting dressed and stuff because I'm still in my PJs, and I'll talk to you guys later.
4 plus 8 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. Why are you whispering? Come on, you gotta score higher.
Hey, why are you whispering?
1 plus 0 is 1 plus 8 is 9 plus 9 is 18. Watch out for 0. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3 plus 6 is 9.
Good job. Hey guys, I'm not even gonna put makeup on today. I don't feel like it. Plus I woke up a little late and I don't have that much time before Aiden's first class this morning. But I was so tired out just from mentally draining myself yesterday, having to take him to the doctor. Steven went with me too, but like, that's the last place I want to be right now, is a doctor's office. And the first thing when we got there, as soon as we pulled in, some lady walked over to the Jeep and was asking us for money. And I don't carry cash on me, and Steven never has any cash, so I was like, we don't have any cash, and she wouldn't leave. And then she finally asked him for a cigarette because she saw the pack of cigarettes on the he had it on the dashboard. And then she finally left because he gave her one. And then when we got there a little bit early, because we left really early because we didn't know what traffic was going to be like. We have to go like 40 minutes away to where near where we used to live. It's like the next city over. And it's like, I've mentioned before, it's not in that great of an area. It's where his old doctor's office was. They moved it and it's up the street now, so it's still in that same crappy area. And when you walk through the doors, it was like sliding glass doors that open, and there was a guy sitting there making sure nobody had COVID symptoms before he let them in. So we said no, and we got in there. It wasn't taking temperatures though. I don't know why. They should still be doing that, but everybody had masks on, thankfully. I think in doctor's offices you still have to wear them no matter what. And so we're standing in line waiting for a few minutes because they have like the little rope thing that you're supposed to socially distance, and then the front desk is over there. And then I hear somebody else come in through the sliding glass doors, and I can hear them talking to the guy, and it's a woman and her daughter that must have been like 16 or 17 years old. I don't know why you're still going to a pediatrician when you're that old. I don't think I went to a pediatrician after like 12. I just started going to a regular doctor. But anyway, the mother's like, my daughter's been sick. She's coughing and sneezing and everything, and I need her tested for COVID. And the guy's like, I can't let you in there. They don't do that here. Like, this is a pediatrician's office. You know, this has been going on for almost 2 years now, the pandemic. You would think that people would know by now that you can go to like Walgreens, certain CVS's do it to get a COVID test. I don't know why you would think, hey, let's go to the pediatrician's office and expose everybody else to it. So I'm standing there in line, freaking out and just like, I can't believe this is happening, because this is my worst fear of what was going to happen. But he would not let them in, so hopefully I was far enough away, and they finally left. And then I heard someone that was sitting like way in the corner hacking his lungs out, and I'm like, oh god. But it was probably like bronchitis or something, because like I said, that guy wasn't letting anybody in that had COVID symptoms. So who knows. I was a ball of nerves, and friggin' we sat as far away as we could from everybody else in the waiting room, and luckily it only took like maybe 5 minutes after I filled out the little paper that they usually give you to actually go into the room and be seen. And then Aiden did really good. All he had to have was his flu shot, which I didn't know it was already time for another one, because we just had our flu shots in March, so we're going to have to go get another one. But he had his, and he was fine. So that was our day yesterday, and I'm just super tired. And I spent like $65 on those N95 masks because we were going to a doctor's office, and that's the first time we've gone anywhere like that since this all started. So I wanted to make sure we were doubly extra safe. So I'm hoping that they kept us from getting sick or picking anything up there, because like there was another little kid coughing, and I'm just super, super paranoid about getting sick now. But that's pretty much it. That was our day yesterday. My tooth is still okay, and I keep like biting on it to see if it has any feeling at all. But tomorrow at 3:15 is my dentist appointment, so I have like 10 minutes before I've got to start schoolwork with Aiden. But I finally got my root canal done yesterday. That's so not something I should be excited about, going to the dentist, because nobody's ever excited to go to the dentist. But man, I was so sick of being in pain. Like I said, it had died down, and over the weekend I didn't feel anything, and I was worried about the tooth, and he said it was okay, and they still managed to do the root canal and everything. And then once the Novocaine wore off, I mean, the tooth definitely feels like it had something done to it, but it's not hurting me, so I'm excited. And I was a nervous wreck because, you know, I had like eye booger. Ignore that. I was a nervous wreck because I had never had one done before, and I didn't really know what it entailed. And when you Google it, it makes it sound a lot worse than what it is. It was just a lot of drilling, is all I felt. Like, this guy was really good. He friggin'... One of the main reasons I stopped going regularly, aside from the fact that we had insurance on and off for a while, was the last dentist that I was going to regularly. She hurt me every time I went in there. I don't know what the hell is up with that lady. Like, it was not just me, because she had reviews that were not so great. Like the Google reviews that you can read about every doctor or dentist before you go. But yeah, for some reason, every time I went in there for something, she would hurt me. Like, the cleanings were okay because she wasn't the one doing them. It was one of the like the techs, not the techs, what are they called? The hygienists, the dental hygienists doing it, and that wasn't so bad. But like, sometimes she would hurt me too, and I'm like, what is going on with this place? And just the final straw was her filling a cavity for me one time and almost choking me to death because she dropped a giant glob of that stuff, like the cement stuff or whatever it is, the silver stuff they use to fill your cavities, down my throat, and I had to shoot up in the chair so I didn't choke on it. I just had an all-around terrible experience with that lady, so I was scared and excited yesterday because it was a new place, so I was like, maybe he'll be better. And the fact that it was a root canal, I was scared about that because I didn't know what to expect with that. But I'm telling you, this guy was so gentle. Like, he had one syringe of the Novocaine, he stuck it in once, one spot, and I didn't even feel it go in. That was what I was most scared about, because that's what, that lady killed me every time with the damn Novocaine. Just filling a cavity. I had like 9 cavities when I went to her for the first time, because I hadn't gone in so long. I didn't keep up with my teeth, and I'm kicking myself now for it. But every time she filled a cavity for me, she would stick me no less than 4 or 5 times. It would be like, in every direction. So this guy stuck me once, and I was like, I didn't even feel that. And then I was worried, because I'm like, there's no way that's going to be numb enough. I'm going to end up feeling some of this. And it started numbing up. He walked away like they do to wait for it to numb. And I didn't feel a damn thing, so I was very excited with that. It was just a lot of drilling, and then you get that gross burnt tooth smell. I hate that, but considering that he basically like drilled through my tooth and then had to stick a post in to rebuild the tooth and everything, I'm not swollen, it doesn't hurt. The tooth feels like it's a tooth again, but they said about a month to put the crown on, which I didn't know, like, you have to wait that long. I don't know, but that was what the other lady had told me too, about a month at the other place that they wanted to charge me $1,300 to do this at. But my next appointment is in a couple weeks to fill the cavities. I don't know if he's going to do one at a time or what, but I have 2 of them. And then I'll have the cleaning, which has also been overdue, but I've been trying to be better about flossing and everything. I freaking hate flossing. I always have. But, like, the more you do it, the more you get used to it, I guess. I just use the floss pick things because I cannot stand... My mouth doesn't open very wide. That's one of my main problems. So I can't get in there all the way in the back with both hands with the string floss, and it's always been more aggravating to me than anything else. So I use the floss pick thingies, and I'm able to get in there decently to do a decent job. I know they have those water pick things, and I was just talking about that with my friend the other night, that those things, I don't know how people use them, because I freaking made a mess with it the one time I tried to play around with it, because I used to work at Rite Aid. I can say the name of the place now since I don't work there anymore, and they're like not even a thing anymore because Walgreens bought them out. And someone had returned one once, and I was like, when we had to process returns and stuff, you basically throw everything away that people return. So I was like, I wonder how these things work. And I went to the bathroom and I put some water in it. And then we were in the office, and it was sitting on the desk in the office because I had started doing something else and I forgot I wanted to play around with it. I turned it on and I just got water all over the place. It just shoots out. But like, I never actually used it in my mouth because somebody had returned it, so I don't know. It just seems like it sprays out so much that I would get it all over the place if I tried to use it in my mouth. But people say they're really good and they make a difference, so I don't know. It's one of those things that like you just have to try it out, but they're expensive, so I don't want to buy it and then not like it. I don't even know if they make knockoff ones like that because I've never seen it personally. I think I have too much lighted stuff going on over here. My friend got me that tree for my birthday last year. Yeah, I think it was for my birthday. And I was so excited to use it this year. I just had to put a new battery in that bat lamp, and now the purple on the bottom works again. So for some reason, when the battery is low, that purple part doesn't work. But you know what? I put the skull over here, and now the pumpkin is in the stairwell. But this one, when the battery started dying, the green stopped working, and then the blue stopped working, and it was only lighting up red. So something with when the battery dies in these LED things, it makes certain colors not work, which is weird, but I'll get all my stuff lit up for now. Wanna say hi? I'm a hot mess right now. We basically just woke up, but it locked us out of the house because we only have one set of keys. We haven't had another set of keys made yet, and I didn't grab my keys, I just grabbed my wall. So Steven had to go in through the window, the bathroom window, because we still had the air conditioner in, so he took the air conditioner out. And I was at the post office dropping off my packages for the week, but that was an exciting morning. We're going to get Dunkin' Donuts because Aiden doesn't go to school today. And look how cute my shirt is. It's a Blue's Clues, but peanuts. It's got Charlie Brown, but he's dressed as Steve from Blue's Clues, and then Snoopy is blue. But whenever you see me in a silly shirt like this, it's usually ripped apparel or shirt lunch. Yeah. Big screwed up
bathroom window.
Take the air. I'm glad we still have the air conditioner in. After this guy.
It's a juice bar.
Now we're going to get some Dunkin' Donuts. That's probably going to be the extent of what we do
The
for
excitement
weekend.
for today.
Yeah, for the whole weekend.
I mean, we're pouring eyeshadows today. That's the big.
Yeah.